Hey guys, Holiday Master here, and today I got a video for you. Um, been waiting for one of these for a very long time. Sadly, as you can see, the poles and everything behind it. This guy, well, I don't want to say it's thin, but there are sections, mainly underneath, actually. So far where the lights are, I've only seen, like, around, the base of the yellow. On, like, all four bases of the yellow have patches. The middle piece, there's no thin spots whatsoever. On top, again, it's underneath by the fan I saw that was a little wore out there. The dancers, both dancers, they kind of feel not thin, but almost thin, if that makes sense. So yeah, for now, this is what I got. Next year, I hope to have it up and running fully, because right now it has 3 fans on it. It has its normal fan in the middle, Windworld Globe fan on this side, and then you can see it there, the Bounce House fan on this side, and that's just to hold it up. It does inflate pretty tightly with all 3, but with just the Bounce House fan and the normal fan, only the middle part inflated, and the dancers stood, but they leaned, and the arches didn't stand at all. So with the third fan, the arches now stand, and then the dancers, you can kind of see over here, I just have them tied up to the poles just so they're standing because their motors don't work. So for this year, I'm just going to have it, inflated, the light show on it, or well, the blinking lights and the sound. And then next year, I hope to have it flex sealed and new motors for the dancers. And the reason I put it out instead of waiting is because I wanted to see what this thing would do, in this weather, and, just see if it completely wears out or only spots. I'm just kind of curious, so I've been testing with it a little bit. Almost like with Frankenstein on the porch, why he's only half flex sealed, and Winnie the Pooh down here. But real quick, I'll say the Windworld Globe fan that I'm using is the one off the Ghost Globe. Where is it? Yeah, right there. It, I have funny story with it. I only had it out a week, and the ghost on top completely shot, like my last one. So, I'm not going to say what I'm doing with it yet, but don't worry, I am fixing it, in a way, I guess. But I'll do a video on it after I fix it and everything. And I'm going to say it right now, yes, it is thin, the ghost is, but I'm not cutting it apart like I did my last one. I'm going to keep it together. And I will say right now, I'm not flex sealing it just yet. So I'm kind of going to test with a little bit just to see what I can get. But yeah. So anyway, guys, I'll show you real quick before I turn it on. It's weird. The volume control is stuck in low mode. And I did open it up because I added the external speaker. But you still can't hear it. Oh, excuse me. And, I noticed the knob was all rusted, so I'm wondering if that has to do anything with it. But, also something I'm going to be testing with. I have a volume knob somewhere. I'm going to try hooking to this thing just to see if I can get it a little bit louder. So I might add another speaker or so, because it's pretty quiet. So this thing has 5 zippers. There's one right there in the middle between the organ tubes and the bass. One on each arc, one at the bass fan, and then one on the player. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Then what's nice about this, each pole has the stake tethers, but because I have poles in the back, I'm only going to put a stake in the front one and the front four, one on each thing, and then the two in the corner. There are a few lights blown out in it, sadly, so the light show, well, I always thought it was a light show, but then I found out it was just blinking C7s. And you'll see, I'll do a nighttime video later. Most of them do blink, except one of the candles is now red because the green one blew out, and there's one or two lights out in the arches, but, so the problem right now with this thing is, with it using the bounce house fan, it's drawing a lot of electricity, so the cord is actually getting warm at the end. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, for now, like after this video, I'm just going to leave the green cord plugged in to the witch hut and the two blow-ups down there, and then run to good old Wally World and get 2 more 100-foot cords and run one specific cord for this around back and plug it into the back. Because the way I did things this year, there's 2 plugs in the garage on this side, the green one that goes down to the road, and then a pink one that runs across to the pumpkin, and then it tees off there and runs to the pirate ships. I switched it up because the pirate ships were plugged in with the light show, and it was, you know, getting hot in the basement. And I was like, oh great, I don't want a house fire. So I ended up switching them out, and it works good now. This is the first time anything's got hot and or even warm after I switched things up. So, and again, it's mainly the bounce house fan. So, again, I'm probably going to go get a big cord, because why not? But, so yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Again, I'm sorry it's a crappy video for now. There will be, obviously, in the future, more videos. But for now, this is sadly all I can get. But, yeah, so I'm going to go flip the switch here, and I'll show you the setup I have. They're my old, I got a pole for free, a swimming pole for free, one of the ones you put together, and I'm just using it for parts because, you know, why not? So pretty much each side has 2 of these poles and then a string wrapped around it, and part of the string for this one is looped around the dancer's belt, and then pretty much same thing over there, except his hair is tied to the string because his loop, he's more turned. And then all I did for the centerpiece was I took the 2 string holders, and it's actually 1 string tied together because this came with the organ, and I just wrapped it around this up here. One thing I will say, again, big shout out to Lucas for getting this for me and selling it to me, but I would have to ask him. I don't think he used it, but he told me this is the shape it was in when he got it. So, again, shout out to Lucas. So yeah, I guess without further ado, like I said, I will flick the switch. I might have to push the middle up. I might not. I'm not sure yet. Oh, no, it went up. See, it's this arch that gets tangled up right there. But once it's up, it's up. So yeah, that red light right there is the only one that won't blink. All these other ones will start blinking. Again, blinking C7s. This couple actually turned out pretty good, but this one, you have to adjust it because of the way it's tied. Doesn't help the wind start to pick up. The guy in the middle, the player, I've had so much trouble with him. The lights are pulling, so I'm just kind of leaving it. Yeah, there goes the lights blinking. You can kind of hear the music. I'll get closer. So yeah, like I said, I think after this video I'm gonna mess around with the sound, see if I can get it. So yeah, guys, I am very happy to own this item. I've been wanting one of these for years. And the reason I didn't get the newer one is mainly because no blinking lights, no sound, and for the price they wanted for it, if I remember correctly, it was ridiculous. So, but yeah guys, I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.